you're going to have a pushing top lane with MMD on the Rumble, especially in the early levels. Fizz cannot really fight back. So that's where you have to look for KARSA to take advantage. You know, as a team, what most people had power rank second, that is pretty brutal. And HAUNTZER's probably going to have to rank his E here unless he already skilled up.
Chasing on to HAUNTZER.
He has 200 HP, a few more hits. Gonna have to look for the hop, and the E was taken.
That was very close from HAUNTZER. It ends up actually being beneficial for him because he gets the flash, but I mean, that's so risky to use the E that late.
And they still gave him a little respect.
HAUNTZER is 6 now, so if Rumble steps up to the wave, look for the fish, and they're gonna go for the all-in.
Calmed him. There's the 6 from MMD as well. He gets the flash forward. Damage down to half HP. They could be able to finish it. Smoke screen comes out, and they drop MMD. It's not enough mitigation from KARSA, and it looks like he will not pick up anything on the outside.
But it's usually Spectre's Cal before the start of the Trinity Force.
Right.
So the gank might work as well. Flash actually forced out of Betty. But as you can see on the screen, TSM's coverage is
Lee
top.
is here.
Difficult gank to be put into, but KARSA hits it. End of the line, just misses. HAUNTZER's gonna be forced to die. Takes the Q past the minion. Collateral damage misses. MMD very low. 200 HP. Tries to deny vision in the brush, but KARSA wards it. Now it's a 1v1. SVENSKEREN's out.
Work.
I was gonna say, interestingly enough, an untouched mid lane, but now BJERGSEN getting hit. We saw the Abyssal Voyage come in. Now the curtain call, if he can just dip and dodge, he's not even watching the show right now. He's out and it's easy. Dragon could be dangerous with MMD Equalizer. We'll have to see.
Been something Sven has really struggled with, getting caught out on invades.
This looks like he is actually gonna make it out. The burn doesn't take, oh no!
This is time and time again. SVENSKEREN doing aggressive invades. The lanes are not in a position to help him if he needs it. And not only does he miss the smite, he doesn't even use it, which would have meant he got the health back and probably survives that. So didn't even get the smite off on the red, dies for it, and blows his summoner. It's pretty tragic.
Great plays by Flash Wolves to pinch down on these. They're saying, yeah, we're taking hits, but that doesn't mean we can't punch back.
We'll see if Play the Rune King's the next time. If it is, I'm just gonna shake my head, but in kind of impressiveness rather than anything else. Mid lane.
Remember, no flash here.
Looks like you're gonna easily lock down here. KARSA wants to try and play, and SVENSKEREN may say, let's do this. Throws the Q back out, Sonic Wave,
HAUNTZER
no
is roaming down. They may look to try to chase this, but no, it does decide to go back up.
Lost vision on MMD. Got a little scary for a second. Flash Wolves trying to get a few of theirs up as well, but a lot are on the defensive side. They don't feel comfortable guarding them. SWORDART in a pretty sticky situation. Hard skins up, the shield dissonance to give BIOFROST a movement. Concussive blows aren't even needed, and he's gonna go ahead and stand over the wall. If he can make the W, he just flashes anyways. Command protect in. KARSA does not get this one on the collateral damage.
And SWORDART trying to battle back on the vision, but a fight on top side.
Oh, MMD! Doing about 200 HP to HAUNTZER, but he zeroes out the Rumble in the top lane.
And TSM win on both sides. The lure of killing the control wards forces the overset from SWORDART, and predictably MMD is taking out proxied between turrets.
He has a kill under his belt. It's not like top lane is very far behind either.
This is going to be the first do-si-do between Maple and HAUNTZER. He feels like he can take him, but the army needs to be beat by an army, and HAUNTZER pulls 3 to the top lane with MMD's teleport. Looks like he may be going down here as the final rune prism locks him up.
You talked about it earlier, Papa Smithy, how this game definitely has the potential to go very late. And I think that anytime you're looking at a game that can go very late, you have to take into consideration the Elder Dragon.
So many people bot lane, and HAUNTZER make the great escape.
They have a push down mid, but the minions really aren't past river here. HAUNTZER's gonna die quite quickly, allowing Flash Wolves to recuperate and find themselves a reposition.
Around the Drake, because that is an equalizer.
Oh, BIOFROST gets locked up, throws up the Unbreakable, but he is broken and taken down. That is a 5-0-0 KARSA. No one else on the team has been able to pick anything up. But it is all right. They are behind him for the damage, and they continue.
Then having Maple answer him, they have really found intelligent answers, and now comes the flank.
Almost gets the hit. BIOFROST getting pushed in. They go onto the tank once again. SVENSKEREN in the back line getting hit up by the curtain call. BJERGSEN's the next one. SVENSKEREN trying to get between the licks of SWORDART and himself, and Betty's now on the other side. They almost don't have an exit. They need to create one, but they can't find one. And SVENSKEREN's low, almost going down. Command protect. The dissonance not there, so the team can chase BJERGSEN, chum the waters from HAUNTZER. There was no teleport. It's been a long walk for him, and Turtle tries to turn it around. 3v1 goes down versus Betty, and that's 3 down versus 1.
Turtle coming in on like a flank there, and this is what Flash Wolves wanted to do. They get the engage. HAUNTZER doesn't have TP, and KARSA, they can take down HAUNTZER. This is for sure, I think, going to be a Baron.
Pops him over the wall, a 2v1 now. BJERGSEN there, low on mana, but should be able to dance around this one with HAUNTZER. KARSA down. There's a shutdown, much needed for the team.
They're still under enemy lines. They still have to find a way out. Jhin and Ryze fast approaching and not much space to do.
You just close your eyes and you hope, Papa Smithy. They're going in. BJERGSEN gets an auto attack. HAUNTZER's been able to playful and trickster. One more shot, he should be good as it heats up. The realm warp forward as the deadly flourish misses, and HAUNTZER looks like he's able to squirm out of this one, but you can't say it too soon. One shot from Betty is all it takes.
Now it's Flash was on the Baron with those res timers.
Right back into it. This is the control you look for a team. If Sven comes in, do they stop and kill, or do they continue? 2,500 health on Baron. Curtain call, stopping BIOFROST and Turtle towards the backside. A piercing arrow and Sven to be over the wall. Chain of corruption to lock down the team. It's going to be hit by KARSA, and now Sven's in the middle. Sven goes down, and Turtle and BIOFROST can't do much. That we saw against Gigabyte Marines, but Flash Wolves can weather the storm. They continue to take hits here, possibly again. The team starts to close in on SVENSKEREN and HAUNTZER. Zanya's in. SVENSKEREN wants the kick back. Glacial Fisher comes out. SWORDART now back with a shockwave. A lot of ultimates used here. And Maple now coming in. Turtle's in this phase, and Turtle's going to be taking damage. Flash over the walls now. BIOFROST is that target. Hit down goes BIOFROST. SVENSKEREN now in the eyes of KARSA. It's going to be Maple picking up the kill, though. BJERGSEN's trying to hide in the brush. Deny the vision, but a triple kill from Betty as he gets the damage in.
And they still have the Baron buff. They're going to push down mid here. This should be an inhibitor at least. We'll see if WILDTURTLE can get out, but it looks like he's going to be dead too, and these res timers are so long.
It's a really nice flank from Maple. This is a bit comedic over here.
Yeah, just walking around.
Let's just call it delaying tactics there when it comes to respawns, but I think the respawn's going to get too big. As you say, 34 minutes in. Still, 29 seconds on any real wave clear.
Right.
TSM, BJERGSEN's still dead, so they're going to look for the end.
BIOFROST and SVENSKEREN, they can do a lot of hopping around if they need to, try to confuse KARSA and Betty, but I don't think they have any confusion on what the target is here. BIOFROST throws up the Unbreakable. Baron minions coming in as they take down the first Nexus turret, 35 minutes in, and BIOFROST gets melted. 7-1-7 KARSA as they look to the Nexus. The team's on it. This is going to be it. 17-9. Flash Wolves take